At one point in his life, the Prophet Ayyub was an extremely rich and healthy man. However, despite this, he still remained humble and pious. It was only later in his life that Allah took away almost everything he had and tested him with a great illness. On our road trip from Antalya to Mardin, we stopped here after seeing signs for tombs of Prophet Ayyub and Ilyas. Some have mentioned that the grave of Prophet Ayyub alayhi salam is in Salalah, Oman, but this is something that is not guaranteed. Tombs in this case are different to graves, as they simply mark a possible location of the burial place of these prophets. The building here is where one will find the tomb dedicated to the Prophet Ayyub alayhi salam, a prophet who remained ill for nearly 2 decades and had no one but his wife to take care of him. We were here during the period of the pandemic in December 2020, and as you can see, there was hardly anybody around. Had we been here the year before, it would be common for a lot more people to be around. It was during the difficult period of illness that the Prophet Ayyub called out to his Lord by saying, "I have been touched with adversity and you are the most merciful of the merciful." Allah immediately answered his prayers and said, "We removed his adversity and gave him back his family, twice as many as a mercy from us and a lesson for the devoted worshippers." His story occupies a special place among stories of prophets, as he not only had the test of being a prophet, but also a test of illness and patience. We then made our way to the possible location of the tomb of Prophet Ilyas alayhi salam. He succeeded Prophet Hizqil alayhi salam and was a prophet among the Banu Israel. He came from the family of Prophet Harun alayhi salam and has been mentioned in the Quran twice, once in a list of prophets and another time his name appears with his story. It is believed that he was sent to a Syrian city called Ba'labak, and this became his center of prophetic activities. The city of Ba'labak apparently got its name from the idol that was worshipped within the city called Baal. We were actually surprised to see his tomb here, and after walking around I got the feeling that this may have been constructed simply to venerate the Prophet and possibly because he may have travelled here. But that is of course just a thought. The reality is that he probably lived in a part of Syria and was very much devoted to his prophetic mission. The story of Ilyas revolved around him attempting to pass on his message to the inhabitants of the city to stop worshipping an idol named Baal and start worshipping Allah. It was a difficult mission, but he was extremely persistent in his job. Unlike Prophet Sulaiman and Prophet Dawood alayhimus salam, who were kings, the Prophet Ilyas was a simple man who rarely ever was concerned about day-to-day food or drink. He would lay down when he got the chance, but for the most part he was engaged in preaching the divine message day and night. The tomb of Prophet Ilyas alayhi salam here is more of a reminder of his legacy and the great work which he accomplished. As for the true location of his grave, this still remains a mystery despite claims being made about their location. And we're going to go inside. We have to drive here. It's not that much of a distance, but it was easy to drive here. It's about a 5-10 minute walk from the grave of Ayyub alayhi salam and Ilyas alayhi salam. You can see very quiet again here, and just ahead of me is the actual tomb.